Welcome. Welcome to the United States of America. A lot of you, I think, are farmers, right? When you have quality seeds, you can put them in foreign soil and they will blossom, they will bloom. And we are excited to welcome you here to our country where we think you will bloom, and we will hopefully allow you to have fulfilling lives for your children, and then when we will benefit alongside you.
Those 59 men, women, and children waving American flags with the new hope of building a better future for themselves here in the United States. But the legacy and establishment, the liberal media, are beside themselves.
I've been talking to folks and they say really this is about race, they think, especially some South Africans who fled after the apartheid and the racist regime there. I talked to some people who told me that they feel like this is the president essentially taking the side of people who are white over black refugees.
The South African president says the people arriving in the U.S. today do not fit the definition of refugees, and that what Trump has been told about their persecution is false.
They got this big celebration, and these are the only, white African descendants of apartheid, the European colonials, or those who participated in apartheid. They're of all ages, including children.
It's so deeply and morally wrong-headed and repulsive. These are the descendants of the people who created the most diabolical system of white supremacy in human history. There's just been a small handful of farmers that have been killed over the past 10 years.
All of those people that just said something are completely racist. Everything in their brain structure, it revolves around racism. And anything, Trump could cure cancer to everything, and they would find something and say it's racism and Trump's racist. Anything this administration will do in the goodness for all humankind, no matter if you're an American citizen or anywhere in the world, the Democrats and the liberal media will just trash him. I think I've seen a post by Benny Johnson. He said, the enemy of the American people is the media, the liberal media. That is our enemy. We need to start, the American people need to start standing up and speak against the liberal media. And this is why, one of the reasons I started this YouTube as well, because I had so many things to say about a lot of these people coming up on the news and saying a lot of this gibberish, because they're letting the American people, their opinions, and bringing back the past and racist comments to ignore the facts of what's actually happening and helping people. It's sickening. It's sickening. And these news organizations that use race baiting techniques need to get eliminated off the networks. All of them need to be taken down. It's pushing us back years. It's pushing us backwards.
They're pretty upset, as you see, and the same media that is against just letting these 59 refugees from South Africa into the country, they were totally fine with letting nearly 10 million migrants cross our border. There was no outcry when illegal immigrants did not have to get COVID tests or show any ID to board domestic flights. And where was the concern over the migrants released into our communities who were on the terror watch list? Emily, so 10 million coming over, it's just fine. We can turn our heads, but 59, let's have an outcry.
And I said that during COVID. This was way before I started the YouTube channel. I was like, okay, all these people are coming through the borders illegally, and our administration, the Biden administration, didn't want to vet them, and yet the Biden administration was forcing everybody in the country to take a COVID vaccine, or you can get fired or kicked out of the military. Yet, if you were an illegal that comes into this country, forget about being vetted. Oh, you don't have the COVID shot? It's fine. Just hurry up and come in. And that's what pissed me off. Me and a lot of Americans. And pissed off a lot of people. And that should piss off everybody, because that's not right. That's not the American way. And that's why Biden's going down in history as the worst president of our lifetime right now.
I just shake my head at the comfort and that, again, insular quality of these talking heads in media that love to summarize and overgeneralize a situation that they likely know nothing about, including, and in particular, that one gentleman who said, well, only a small handful of farmers have been killed in the last 10 years. I used to live in South Africa, and what I will say from personal experience is that the relationships and the conversations I had there during my time living there show a very complicated and multi-generational impact and system that 1 minute on air cannot summarize. And therefore, refugee status, I thought we were supposed to open our arms to anyone of any color and any refugee status. So for me, I applaud the generosity of this country to open their arms to any refugee seeking solace here on our soil.
Lisa.
I mean, I just look, well, yeah, you look at 59 people versus like the millions that Joe Biden let into the country. I just look at it as, okay, so you look at the grounds of a refugee. It's someone escaping persecution or well-rounded fear of persecution on different things like religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, political opinion, race. And then you look at his announcement, the memorandum, about why he took these people in. He says, he talks about the shocking disregard for citizens' rights in the Republic of South Africa. He mentions the Expropriation Act of 2024, enables the government of South Africa to seize ethnic minority agricultural property without compensation, that it's led to hateful rhetoric and government actions fueling disproportionate violence against racially disfavored landowners. So to me, it sounds like this meets the definition of what it means to be a refugee. I'll also just point out real briefly, there's video circulating on the internet of liberals outside of the New Jersey ICE detention facility blowing kisses to the illegal aliens. These are the same people in Martha's Vineyard who kicked them off the island in like 2 seconds when they arrived. So
it's true.
Okay, and I know I'm pausing a little bit too much in this video, but whatever. I have stuff to say. This is what I don't like too. You know, I talk about the liberal media, but look here. Even Fox News does some of this crap, and I don't like this. Media outcry over 59 white South African refugees. What is the purpose of putting white? It's because they want to speak on race. Yes, the segment is about speaking about the liberal media, speaking specifically about why we're allowing 59 white South African refugees. That doesn't mean that the Fox News needs to cave into what the liberal media is doing. Oh, they're doing it, so let's just emphasize it on our network. Let's go ahead and put what? They could have just said media outcry over the 59 South African refugees. You guys want to keep adding white, black, brown, whatever? You guys are keeping racism alive through our networks. And the American people are seeing this, and it's being ingrained in their minds. Racism. We need to stop talking about it. That's the sense that Morgan Freeman was talking about in his interview. We need to stop talking about it. We could still say the people. We just need to filter out the race, the color of it. Because it does not matter. It does not matter in this sense.
And when the Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau was asked about other countries, he pointed out vetting is a preeminent concern when we let any refugee in.
You know, I don't understand this debate at all. Every administration has their own policy on immigration. The previous administration believed in open borders. This one believes in closed borders. Any president can say, I'm going to let these people, almost like a pardon system, come into this country, and they've been vetted, and I have my reasons, and that's it. That happens in every administration. I don't get it. I mean, any president can do this, and they do. Yep. And you can, you know, maybe they select, I remember there's a huge amount of Irish people in Boston. There's a reason for that. And whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But it happened decades ago. Presidents make decisions on who they want to let into the country. And that has been done for generation after generation. I don't know why this particular group gets all this focus. It has nothing to do with race or religion. These people wanted to come to America, and Trump accepted them. It's over.
Yeah, and when you do vetting, Molly, your data and your research is only as good as the data and research being kept by said host country.
Exactly. And, you know, everybody who's come here for economic reasons is treated as a political refugee, and that was no problem. But here you have actual people needing asylum here, and then the left is freaking out. And I particularly remember after the inauguration when that Episcopal lady bishop gave her sermon, when she was like,
condemning the Trump administration for not accepting literally everybody. And the Episcopal Church yesterday said that they would not help resettle these people from South Africa. And that's a great example of the hypocrisy.
Yeah, and Lisa, one point is the terror watch list. That's the one that really gets me. It's like you did not care when people on the terror watch list were getting into the country. But these 59 individuals, we have no indication there's anything nefarious. They're a problem.
Well, and we still don't know the danger of that as well, right? I mean, we know that we had a record number on the terror watch list trying to enter into the country. We don't know who's here. We don't know what terror cells are currently brewing. I mean, we had former FBI Director Christopher Wray warn us of that as well. So we still don't know what kind of threats we're facing as a nation because of Joe Biden and his recklessness with allowing open southern border.
Yep. Well, apprehensions down 93% last month. That's because people have listened to the Trump message of do not come.
That kind of reminded me of something of when a lot of these, especially the FBI director, Kash Patel, and anybody that got appointed by President Trump, it's great that they got, confirmed. But once they got confirmed, they hosted some type of swearing in, which was great, but they shouldn't be including their families. And only reason being is because we know we've been talking about how there's corruption in government. Now, if we already know that going into the government and I get confirmed as someone to help the President of the United States of America to help clean up the government, and I get sworn in and say, yeah, here's my family, blah, 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 you have already messed up, in my opinion. Because the corruption can come after your family into making you doing what they want to do and not the purpose of cleaning up shop, the government. This is why when I saw Kash Patel swearing in, I was like, why is he out there like with his family and stuff? Like, especially the FBI, the biggest agency that I feel has one of the biggest corruption in our country. And it sucks to say that, but I mean, I've mentioned it in other videos on my reasons why. So let me know what you guys think about this this video. I mean, I kind of strayed off a little bit off topic, but race, get out of it. The liberal media, cut your crap. Like we need to hear good things, good positive things. Wow, Trump, Trump administration did something good today. He allowed people to come to our country legally, vetted, to help contribute to our society. That should be the top story. Instead, they want to go with race and move the cameras into such a negative angle. It's ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time. Peace out, everybody.